Hey guys, and welcome back to another video and another war which is really close to the end. So we will take a look at the last couple of minutes of this war, the first war in my community clan. And well, if you guys are wondering why exactly is there no clan for the English community, well, this was like the 200k sub special for the German channel. So don't be surprised by that. Maybe at some point there's gonna be an English community channel or like an English community clan as well. But for now, it's only the German one. I'm sorry for that, but either way, nonetheless, we can have great videos of that wars. And for now, we took 2 targets because we have 2 attacks remaining for the last 13 minutes. The first one is number 10, and the second one is going to be the number 1. And you guys saw it as well. Right now, it's really tight, like 47 stars each. Triple amount is completely even. So we want to take a look at this base first. And actually, this is one of the legend bases which I attacked already earlier. And the idea behind that is just having a Yeti blimp for the single Inferno Tower on the left side. We want to lure out the clan castle with this as well. We do not want to invest the rage. And then we want to have our queen going for the town hall, war breaking her in once to make sure that she's having access to the town hall, do not wrap around the corner or whatever and be useless. But yeah, this is kind of the idea, and then we have the hybrid for the top side. It's kind of like wide, but I think it should be enough to make sure that this base is getting triple. And it's kind of all coming down to my queen surviving and getting rid of those 2 scatter shots. Otherwise, it would be really tricky. And I mean, let's try it, right? Like, let's try it and hope that we get at least 1 triple, because I think then we should win the war. If our opponent is not getting a last second triple in, then it will be tricky. But either way, this is going to be the plan. I think as soon as we're crossing the last blue line, we should be fine. The beginning is going to be kind of tough. We have to drop our spells kind of early on, but that's it. This is going to be the plan. We do not have the super wall breakers right now. We have I think we have the super goblins right now. Yeah, I think we have right now the super goblins. So it's always like a rotation. You guys know it. And since this is a kind of important war, let's make sure that we get the triple in, right? Like I do not want to lose the first community war in the new clan, right? Like we want to win that. We need that clan experience to make sure that we're getting like higher up there. And well, let's try to get this max queen because especially in those queen walks, the max queen is kind of helpful, right? So this is kind of the goal. We're investing into the Dark Elixir rune. We're upgrading that. I don't know why I jammed that, but either way, we can now use the Book of Heroes to make sure that we can upgrade her. And there's 1 more level to go, and this is going to use, we will use for this, the hammer. So, max queen, so this should be alright. At least we have no excuse anymore. Okay, we could blame it on the king. Yeah, that could still work. We could blame it on the king or the non-maxed poison. That would make totally sense, but let's get to the attack first. So, starting off with the Yeti blimp for the single Inferno Tower, like I said. And we want to make sure that we're not dropping a rage early on, because we will need a lot of rages for a queen. This is guaranteed. So dropping the blimp, making sure that the blimp is making it in the compartment, which it perfectly does, opening up it nice and early. Meanwhile, the wizard is doing a nice job of funneling. We're luring out the first 2 of the clan castle. It seems like there's going to be a lot of ice golems in there. Since the latest changes, the Yeti mice do not trigger the clan castle anymore, which is, in my opinion, at least for the Yeti blimp, a huge nerf, because it was always nice to have the entire clan castle coming out. Due to this, we had to delay the poison, and now we're getting into the danger zone. Like, we have so many more defenses now on our queen due to our Yeti mice not luring out the clan castle. So that is for sure a nice nerf. And now we somehow need to make sure that this wall breaker is getting through the wall. So far so good. And now our queen has to actually step into the town hall. Otherwise, we cannot start with our hybrid. We have to wait. And this is actually super unlucky timing with the skeletons coming out. We had to freeze the royal champ. Otherwise, our queen would have been dead, even through the rage. In the defense, the heroes are dealing so much damage, and now we have to somehow hope that our queen is going the right way. Yes, she's coming back. She's coming back, using the rage nice and early. Now the king, and then the rest in behind with the hybrid. 1 more look on the queen if she's surviving this. She should survive this. Now the hybrid in, royal champion, everything just placing in behind. Our queen should. We had to use her ability. I'm not 100% sure if we had to use her ability, but either way, we used the ability. which is kind of a bad thing because once again, I don't know whether I'm just unlucky in this attack or what exactly is happening with those skeleton timings, but this guy placed his skeletons like a god. Like whenever we're encountering an enemy hero, always right before there's a freaking skeleton trap triggering and making sure that we have to use either the queen ability or a freeze. This is super annoying. So the queen died either way, which isn't a good thing because like I said, we needed to get rid of this scatter shot over there. Otherwise it's gonna be a lot of pain, especially because the Royal Champion once again is getting targeted through 1 million troops over there, which means the Royal Champion is getting melted by the Single Inferno Tower, which is never a good thing. And meanwhile, we have a couple of miners on this scatter shot, but I don't think that this is going to be enough, which means we finish up on a good percentage. This is nice, like we increase the percentage on this base, but this is not going to be the triple. So this is this war is making me really, god damn it, like this war is so annoying. We need to triple the last attack to make sure that we can actually have a nice and easy, okay, not really easy, but nice win in the end. And I think one more guy triple as well, so we will take a look at his attack for sure, just to highlight the nice attack. But for us, this is going to be at 92%. Rip the dream. Like I said, we blame it on the king. Like it wasn't our fault at all. We could have used the queen ability, or we could have saved the queen ability multiple times, but no, that's not the case. It's all about the king, right? Like the king was the big issue in this one, and we're under attack. Let's hope this guy's not tripling, and I guess we take a look at the one more triple which we had on Tower 13 as well. Like I said, this clan is like, it's about having fun together, and like I said, getting the community together, not being too super competitive or anything like that. So what exactly is he doing on this one? He's doing a hybrid attack as well with a Yeti blimp. So let's take a look at that, and let's see if we can spot out the plan kind of early on. Okay, it seems like he's doing a Yeti blimp for this Single Inferno Tower. He wants to loot out the clan castle nice and early, it seems like. Or I don't think that the range will be enough, right? Like I don't think the range is enough to actually loot out the clan castle. Nope, it seems like the range is not enough. Okay, so this means he will have to take out the clan castle later on. The queen is dropped kind of far at the bottom. I think I would have dropped it more on the dark barracks to make sure that the queen is more staying at the wall, and would have dropped at the 6 o'clock side like wizards, because now you have the danger of the queen not making it into this channel. And if you drop her more on the left and then like wizards on the right side, it would be more likely that the queen is just stepping on the wall and like hugging the wall basically and going for the town hall. That would have been maybe the better decision, but now he's dropping the king, which is kind of surprising. Normally you always want to have the king on the outside, but we can see already at the upper right side that he used some other troops to funnel for his hybrid later on, which means I think it's okay. It's okay. He could have used it like for the back end still to make sure that his troops are staying inside. Nice minion over there to help with the lava pups. So far everything's looking good for him, right? I mean, we know already it's a triple, but still, so far everything's looking good. I'm still surprised about the king use, but you can see on the right side as well, he used like a couple of troops over there, so it should be alright. Queen is on the town hall, is getting a lot of damage on her, but I guess he's now starting off with the hybrid from the right side, which is kind of surprising because normally you want to have the queen taking out more things, like more value, and with this, with like taking out basically the value which the queen can get, it's a little bit strange to be honest. But let's see what exactly is going to happen next. A lot of hybrid troops are sticking to the warden. Now the warden is following. Warden ability a little too early, but still nice rage now in the core. Queen is still alive. Most of her healers are nearly dead, but they're staying alive for now. Nice freeze for the back end, a last heal for the back end, and this is looking really good for him. Should be alright. For this one, multi-inferno tower is going down. Scatter shot is still getting tanked by the queen, so this is like a super huge thing for him. Having the scatter shot getting taken out by the queen. Meanwhile, we have a couple of hybrid troops at the top side, and this should be a triple. Nice job over here. I think that, like I said, could have been a couple of more things done differently, but either way, I mean, in the end, whoever is tripling is doing the right thing, or at least a good enough thing to triple, so it's alright. And nice attack over here. So what we should do next is we should time travel to the end of the war and see who exactly is winning. And like I said, we still have to do one more attack as well. So let's get the last attack in and let's hope for us that it's gonna be enough. So this is gonna be the last minute really close, and 1 minute and a couple more seconds. Still really close. 7-7 on triple, 47-47. We have a couple more attacks to go, and we're going for the number 1, which means we either triple or it's gonna be a fail attack, because this base already has like 98%. So this means it's really hard to improve the percentage over here. So we have to triple. And what we do over here, we do a Yeti blimp to make sure that we're creating a pathing for a queen walk and a pathing for a minus or like a hybrid later on. We have only 50 more, so like 55 seconds to go. I do not want to watch the attack, because if this is actually looking like a triple, we have even more pressure on us. So for now we can say, okay, maybe it's enough if we just 2-star, because I think right now we have the higher percentage. But oh boy, let's get into it and let's try to make sure that this is gonna be a triple. We need no wall breakers, because we just need our queen to walk the entire side, and the town should be down as well. So far, I think it should be alright. Now we have to somehow draw a line, basically, where we should drop the blimp. I think we should drop it like on the right archer tower. We will take out the left archer tower with a couple of loons. And that's it, I think. So let's see. We're starting off with the 2 loons on the archer tower, then the blimp in behind on the right archer tower. I think the blimp should make it either way. Like, even if there's a black mine, it should have been enough. Blimp is delivered onto the single inferno tower. That's it. We do not want to invest the rage over here. There is no need, because the queen can actually reach everything, which she has so that's alright. Wizard at the bottom, poison for the enemy clan castle. There are a couple of witches in there, like 3 witches overall. That's a ton of witch power. Okay, but still, either way, we have 1 more wizard to place on the left side to make sure that our queen is actually hugging the wall once again, because we do not want her to go to the left or anything like that. She has to stick to the wall. That's like the important thing. And now she has to encounter the enemy king. It would be awesome if my queen would survive that without us having to invest the freeze or like any spell, basically. But just in case, I guess we hover on the freeze. But I guess no, we won't need any spells for that. That's nice. Queen is getting healed up a little bit more. 1 more Cocoon, and this should be it. Another rage, or like the second rage, will be needed as soon as we encounter the enemy queen. And 1 more freeze for the queen, and that's it. As soon as she's doing 1 more step, she should be in rage. Yep, here we go. Freeze for the enemy queen, another rage, and this means we can start off with our hybrid, because there's no, like, we don't need to concentrate anymore on the other side or the queen. The queen should do her thing. King ability. 1 more freeze on the Inferno Tower, on the Giga Inferno. Heal spell early for the hybrid. So far everything is looking good, I think. Let's see. Actually, seeing that once again right now, I think Hawk Riders only might have been the better choice. But either way, let's try to push through the back end of this base. We still have the queen ability, need to use that rage on the back end for our hybrid, because I don't think that the healers will stay alive. So we have to invest the rage somewhere else. And still our Royal Champion is alive. Heal spell was used nicely on the back end on the scatter shot. Bomb tower still alive, but we still have our Royal Champion ability. On the right side we have the baby dragon this time. This time we won't use a minion next to the baby dragon, because we do not want to have another time fail. That's super annoying. And this time it looks way better. We have 1 more minion to go. Let's place that somewhere where it's not the baby dragon. And this means this is going to be a triple for us. So as long as, like, I think even if they triple, we should have won the war. But let's see. Let's see. Hope for the best as soon as we're getting out of the tech. This is, let's see. Okay, let's get back to the war map. And wait. Oh, okay, there it is. We have the 48 stars to the 47 of them. Nice win for the first time in this clan war, or like in this clan. First win is on the board. Nicely done by the boys. GG's to everyone. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. That was the video. I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, there might be an English community clan coming at some point. But for now, this is just the first experience for me. I'm trying out new things. And I hope you guys you still like the videos, even though it's like the German clan. But I mean, it's still fun videos. I hope so. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for another one. See you guys until then, and bye bye.